In spite of the efforts of Ollie Rayner, who had a fine match with bat and ball, Derbyshire defeated Middlesex by 56 runs for their second successive victory to move out of the relegation zone and rather ruin their opponent's title charge. The home side were favourites as the last day began, with Middlesex on 25 for 2 in their pursuit of 297 runs for a win which would keep them on the heels of Yorkshire at the top of the table. And for the first 45 minutes of the day, it looked as if the visitors were going to make a serious challenge for those runs. The good news for Derbyshire was that Tim Groenewald was okay to bowl after turning on an ankle on the previous evening, and he produced a beauty to bowl Sam Robson with the score on 61 for 3. Conditions were not that easy for batting in, but that doesn't really excuse Owen Morgan's shot, which saw him drag a wide ball from Mark Footit back onto his stumps to go for 9. Footit, a man who's found some good form of late, then came around the wicket to bowl a fast in-swinger to Neil Dexter 2 balls later. Derbyshire were closing in on a memorable win, even more so when Adam Voges was brilliantly held by Chesney Hughes at slip off Peter Burgoyne to go for 48 at 101 for 6. Gareth Berg then decided that his best policy was to counter-attack, and he stroked Burgoyne for an early 6. But Middlesex lost a 5th wicket in the morning session when John Simpson slapped a short ball from Burgoyne straight to cover. The reaction of both batsmen to that shot told the story, with Simpson staying by himself in the centre to contemplate his error, which had put the home side firmly in the driving seat. Middlesex resumed after lunch on 121 for 7, still needing a further 176 runs to win for the 6th time this season in the Championship. With Yorkshire heading for an easy victory down the A52 in Nottingham, the visitors here knew that a win for them was now doubly important, and Berg, who's had a good record against Derbyshire, decided that now was the time for him to shine as he produced some lovely shots. A rather more streaky one off Burgoyne brought Berg his 7th 4 to go with his early maximum, and that carried him to his 50 off 76 balls. If he could now convert that into a 3-figure score, then maybe his side would still have a chance of pulling off a stunning victory. Berg was backed up well by Rayner, who added more runs to his first innings 50, which he'd followed up with a 5-wicket haul to give his side an outside chance in this enthralling match. He kept going to bring up the 200 and take the runs required into double figures. He added 85 with Berg, who batted well for his 71, but was undone by Matt Higginbottom, who was guided to slip where Chesney Hughes clung on. The tension started to build as Toby Rowland-Jones now joined Rayner and rode his luck a little as 30 more runs were knocked off in the next 10 overs. Rayner was concentrating hard and showing the top order what could have been achieved. So the target was down to 61 when a moment of controversy turned the game towards Derbyshire. Peter Willey decided that Rowland-Jones had got a tickle off this leg side ball from Footit, although the batsman didn't think so. He had to go though. Tim Murtagh would be one of the better number 11s on the circuit, but he soon edged Burgoyne's sharp turner to Chesney Hughes, and with Rayner left stranded again on 46 this time, Middlesex were all out for 240, and Derbyshire had won by 56 runs. From seemingly being down and out, 2 wins from 2 has now given them a real chance of staying up. If they do, it will be at the expense of a much more powerful county. The 23 points they accrued here takes them above both Surrey and Somerset, and they have their rich neighbours Nottinghamshire in their sights too. Middlesex had to settle for 4 points, which now leaves them 33 behind leaders Yorkshire with just 4 games to go.